Okay, so you're 300 pounds.
Yep.
You've run a couple of 10Ks, and you're not
Yep.
losing the weight.
Correct. Yep.
So what happens now?
Yeah. So, so I started, looking then also at other options, which included then, bariatric surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And that was almost a, 8-month journey just to make the decision of if that was something I wanted to do or not.
Sure.
And, finally, I came to the conclusion that, I was working out 3 days a week. I was running 2 to 3 days a week, and I was watching what I was eating. Not great, but it wasn't terrible. And, I wasn't losing weight. I was just sort of fluctuating, between 5 and 10 pounds.
Now, it sounds like you're doing all the right things.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to quit?
There were many
discouraged?
many days I wanted to quit and just, give up, but kept at it, because I wanted to be healthier. I wanted to be more active.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just started looking at my different options, because it was couldn't increase my activity level much more, because I was already working out and running probably 5 to 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And so that was when I came to the conclusion of adding another tool to my tool belt, which was the weight loss surgery. And I did that in August of 16, and surgery went very well, and actually I was out running 3 weeks later.
Oh, outstanding.
Yeah. And so I started back and started with a 5K and just started, continuing to train.
So then you're back on the road with your friends from Run Camp.
Yes. Yep. Which was, really helpful and supportive, to have that, that community and that group, with me, cheering me on. And, as I continued to run, the weight started falling off, and my time started getting faster. So I wasn't, but my effort wasn't that much harder. I was still, running. It was, I don't want to say it was easy to run, but I wasn't, it's not like I was putting in a lot more effort to get my pace down.
Well, you just do the math.
Yeah.
You're carrying a lot less weight, so that makes a big difference.
Yes. Yeah. And, so today I'm 195.
That's outstanding.
So yeah, about 110, 112 pound, weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
So last year I did, 2 half marathons. I did the Borgess was my first half marathon, and then 3 weeks later did another one up in northern Michigan.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and if you would have asked me, back when I started this in 2014, I never would have told you I would be running a half marathon.
Mm-hmm.
I could barely run a 5K, and that was a struggle to get through that. But I continued running. Like I said, great support system through the run community, and just continued on with their support.
Now, it's a cliche, but it truly is one step at a time.
It is. Yep.
Persistence pays off.
It does, and and I think that the key for everybody, at least it was for me, is just getting out and moving. It doesn't matter whether you're a 15-minute mile or a 10-minute mile or an 8-minute mile. You still win a mile, and that's more than a lot of folks who can say who are home sitting on the couch. So and for me, it was never about beating someone else or a race. It was about beating myself.
There was a story Tuesday morning of the last finisher in the Boston Marathon,
mm-hmm.
who was a cancer survivor, and it took her all night to run this thing. And to me, that's almost a bigger story than the woman who ran the fastest and won it.
Exactly. And I would agree wholeheartedly.
Not to take anything away from the winner, because that's incredible.
Right.
But these stories of persistence and the people who just gut it out and who accomplish it, that's what matters.
Yeah. Well, and I remember when I was getting my packet for the first 5K I did, I got my took my number, went down to get the stuff, and the one person said, "So are you gonna win this race?" And I said, I'm already a winner just by completing it.
Perfect. That's the right attitude.
Yeah, because I mean, there's always going to be people faster than me. And there's going to be people slower than me. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter. I'm out there to, make myself better.
Well, and you look great. Congratulations on the weight loss and on keeping it there, which can sometimes be the tougher thing.
Yes.
Well done. Any goals next for you?
So training for a half marathon, again, so the Borgess. Also have started training for an Olympic triathlon.
Oh, outstanding. Those are a lot of fun.
Yep. So just starting with that. Think I'm probably going to be hooked, and we'll be doing a combination of, the marathons and triathlons going forward.
Well, best of luck. We look forward to hearing more of your story and seeing you continue to succeed. That's amazing.
Yep, great. No, thank you.